A decade ago, Batman Arkham Knight was the game that set the standard for superhero action. It was praised for its combat, its open-world Gotham, and its gripping story. But time changes everything. Gaming has evolved, expectations have shifted, and now, in 2025, the question is it still worth playing on Xbox Game Pass Core, or has it become a relic of the past? Batman Arkham Knight was designed to be the grand finale of the Arkham trilogy, and it delivers a dark, emotional story that explores the mental and physical toll on Batman. The game throws you into Gotham at its most chaotic, with Scarecrow threatening the city and the mysterious Arkham Knight leading a military force against you. The voice acting and character interactions are still some of the best in any superhero game. Batman's psychological struggles add weight to the narrative, and the way the Joker is woven into the story, despite being long gone, is brilliant. However, the Arkham Knight's identity reveal may not hit as hard now, especially if you've already played it or are familiar with Batman lore. The combat in Arkham Knight is peak Arkham gameplay. The free flow system is smooth, satisfying, and deep, allowing for some of the most fluid action sequences in any superhero game. Gadgets integrate seamlessly into combat, giving you multiple ways to take down enemies. The stealth sections are still a highlight, letting you plan attacks and use Batman's arsenal creatively. Traversal remains one of the most fun parts of the game. Gliding across Gotham is still satisfying, with a great sense of speed and control. The city itself is beautifully designed, filled with side missions, Riddler challenges, and enemy encounters that keep exploration interesting. Now, let's talk about the most divisive part of the game, the Batmobile. It was the big new feature when the game launched. But does it hold up? Well, driving through Gotham is still fun, and the Batmobile's combat sequences add variety to the gameplay. But here's the issue: it's overused. Tank battles feel repetitive, and some puzzles force you to use the Batmobile when you'd rather be solving things as Batman. In short, it's a great addition, but the game relies on it too much, which can break the pacing for some players. For a 2015 game, Arkham Knight still looks stunning. The attention to detail in Gotham's design, the weather effects, and the character models all hold up incredibly well. Playing on modern hardware, especially on Xbox Series X, brings improved frame rates and resolution, making it a smoother experience than it was at launch. The PC version, which had a rocky start, has been patched up over the years and runs much better now. Overall, the game's presentation remains one of its strongest aspects. Arkham Knight's open world is packed with things to do. Side missions featuring villains like Deadshot, Firefly, and Man-Bat add more depth, giving players a reason to explore every corner of Gotham. These encounters provide unique gameplay moments and challenges, making them feel more than just filler content. Additionally, the Most Wanted system structures side missions in a way that ties them into the overall chaos of Gotham, making them feel relevant rather than just optional extras. However, some side content, like the Riddler challenges, may feel like a repetitive grind compared to modern open-world designs. Gliding through the city as Batman still feels fantastic. The traversal mechanics make movement smooth and satisfying, and grappling across rooftops never gets old. Gotham itself is beautifully designed, and while it doesn't have NPC density like modern open-world games, the atmosphere remains one of its strongest points. So, should you play Batman Arkham Knight in 2025, especially with its inclusion on Xbox Game Pass Core? If you love action-packed gameplay, a rich Batman story, and an open-world Gotham that still feels alive. The combat is satisfying, the stealth is engaging, and the story is one of the best in superhero gaming. However, if you don't enjoy vehicle-heavy gameplay, the Batmobile sections might frustrate you. That said, since it's part of Game Pass Core, it's a low-risk way to experience one of the best superhero games ever made. Just keep in mind that it's nearly 10 years old, so some mechanics may feel dated compared to modern titles. And if you're wondering how Rocksteady's latest game, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, holds up in 2025, be sure to check out our full review, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more gaming reviews.